a lot of stuff can happen to a woman's vagina as she ages, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have babies, you get older, your mucosa gets thinner, and things stretch out. So when your vagina is stretched out compared to what it was when you were younger, your sensation might not be as good because you're not making quite as much contact as you were before. Since I've been doing vaginal rejuvenation, I've heard a lot of stories from a lot of different women, and it really affects your everyday life when you know that you have to plan things because you have to have lubrication, because you have to make sure that there are towels around because you have urinary incontinence. Just it really puts a damper on your spontaneity, and it makes it hard to be romantic without being scheduled.
Self-conscious.
Yeah, self-conscious, definitely. I've had lots of women say that the only reason that they have sex is because they don't want their husband to go find it somewhere else, because it's like a chore for them. It's not something that's enjoyable anymore. The whole idea of being able to be confident, that's what we do here. It's all about helping you to be confident and comfortable in who you are, and so vaginal rejuvenation is just a natural extension of that. It really does improve your confidence, and when you have better confidence in the bedroom, it makes your whole life better.
It really does. I mean, and seeing those patients treating women throughout my whole career, pretty much, it's a big, I had patients come to me like, oh, I didn't know, I just thought painful sex was part of it. I just thought this was, and then they do it just for them, for their husbands. They don't do it for them.
Right.
But they lost
it. Chore.
Yeah, it became a chore. They don't have any confidence with what they're doing, or it's scheduled, or they have to also rely on the blue pill to help, to do it around. And so I think it's really important. And I always think that if they're in a relationship, like, that's a very important part of your relationship.
Yeah,
so it's not something you should feel uncomfortable or embarrassed to talk about, but it's something that if you can help that and be better and have a better relationship and a better just connection with your partner, I think it's so worth it if there's something you can do for that.
Absolutely.
The visual aspect and what they look like, I think that was the other biggest thing that I saw in women's health too.
Nobody likes how their vagina looks.
No one. There is no girl that likes how their vagina looks.
So what I usually hear from women when they're complaining about the external appearance of their vagina, there's a couple of things. One is the labia minora are too long or too prominent, or they have too much fat in the mons, the fupa. Anytime that you're doing a collagen stimulating treatment, it's going to get you improvement in the tone of the skin because it tightens the skin. And so what that gets you is you get a lift in the labia majora and to a lesser degree the labia minora as well. But it's pretty common to see really impressive before and afters with the Intima. The change in that outer appearance as well as in the symptoms that the woman is having are pretty impressive.